Alright, so Warden, you run straight up to this guy. The second, this thing explodes, you run up. And you can see, there's this, big thing of armor smoldering kind of after the explosion, covered in bite marks. And it turns its visored head towards you and goes, "Oh dear, it appears I have fallen down and somewhat exploded."
Oh, no, that's awful. And I will go up into the head and pick it up and just hold it. And hello, mister.
Wait, no, sir, that is a different creature, and I am not decapitated at the moment.
I'm going to lean down and try and see if this works. It's up to you, I don't know if it would or wouldn't, but I'm going to use that. That's the verbatim as it's written in the book. Yeah. It doesn't specify it doesn't work on...
Oh, sir, healing magic does not really have much effect on me, my dear, but if you give me a little moment, I should be able to piece myself back together. This has happened before and probably will happen again, oh my.
Is he going to Iron Giant himself? Because that's cool.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie, sir.
Fine, I will keep my healing hands ability. And...
Yes, it's probably for the best.
I could use some...
Your friend, oh my goodness, your friend must have been caught in a terrible explosion and acid storm. And fallen in some defecations, most perturbatory.
Cadence will try to get this cart back up straight and put the wares back in.
Put the what back in?
The wares? Do you have any wares?
Oh, wares. No, it looks like everything was taken from these carts. It also looks like the cart is a little bit on fire from the fireball. Smoldering a bit. Well, hello everyone. I am Crichton. I'm an explorer of sorts. Thank you for your assistance. You did set me on fire a little bit, but...
I'm sorry, I made it careful to...
Oh, no, it's quite alright. You got those blighters as well, and I do appreciate that. Tell me, have any of you seen my father?
Which one is
I can't say.
Oh, my father, he's a delightful chap, a big moustache. I've been looking for him for some time.
You mean Albert?
Is Albert my father?
I think so.
Yes, this is Albert then. If he's my father, I'm looking for him.
Are you looking for your creator, or...?
Yes, my father. We've been separated for some time. It's actually why I came here. I heard about all the metal going missing, and I know he loves his experiments with steel and such, so I came this way. And when I found this here, I was set upon by these vagabonds of steel and machinery parts. I mean, much like myself, which is suspicious.
Yeah, so...
When he says that, his build and makeup and design very similar to the other things?
Roll an investigation check for me.
I sure will. Boop.
Similar, but not... no. They're both... he is definitely also a construct, some sort of gear and workman of a kind, but it appears as if he is definitely of a different construction. These guys have a lot more sleek angles on them and a little bit more of a threatening look. He looks more like he was cobbled together from... he has a more made by hand look to him.
Okay, can I look at the bottom of his feet? Does it say anything made by Albert or something?
On the bottom
Andy?
it says Andy. No. His feet, though, they've been very well worn by a lot of travel, but you don't see a name on them.
I think we're giving Albert a lot of credit to think he put together a metal man. He's a nice guy and he's strong, but I don't think he's the building sort. I think do we need a rest? Because if we're not going to rest, I will try and
I could certainly
heal this thing. But
I could certainly use a rest.
Certainly.
Okay, that's fine. You take a rest.
Have a sit down.
Just have a...
Crichton, I'm going to, by the way. Nice to meet you. Do you need a hand putting yourself back together?
Oh, if you don't mind, sir, if you could just reattach my arm there, that would be a good start.
Go on to, we'll try to.
Just pop it in, it's a socket joint. There we go, very good.
I really liked what you did with the whirlwind thing. That looked really cool.
Oh, thank you. It's a useful trick, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Seen me well these last few years. There we go. That's a joint in there. Yeah, so everyone can take a short rest and roll some hit dice if they want.
Wonderful.
He will definitely be rolling his hit dice. $59.
Damn. God for Lord.
So like an hour goes by, you help this guy like piece himself back together a bit. Reattaching bits. He asks you a couple more times, have you seen my father? But no, eventually figures out you're not going to say yes. It's like, well, good. Well, thank you for your assistance. I need to track the source of these terrible mechanical vagabonds back to their original location. Even if my father didn't make them, I can't have them out there making a bad name for constructs such as myself. No.
I
These
guess
carts-
we found out where the iron's going.
Yeah, these carts are minerals and armor and shit, or remains thereof.
This was a shipment of metals that was being sent either to Vasselheim or to the outer towns. It had already been attacked. Roll a quick investigation check for me.
I'm terrible with those. Let's have a look.
Well, he's rolling.
Well-
Is that a +1 long or +2 longsword?
No, and it stabs you.
It's a special weapon.
Having a look over
It's
it.
a spiritual weapon.
Have a look over it. You do see it looks like these little clockwork beetles were pulling out the the nails from the wagons. Like they were literally stripping like little leftover bits of metal from it.
While we are on investigation checks, while Gaunter was helping Crichton, could he have noticed any etchings, any names, any sign of like a brand on his limbs or his
Yeah. There's actually quite a visible brand in the middle of his chest of a gear with a dot in the middle. If I make
Oh my god.
Brotherhood of Steel.
No, I was thinking his dad is Torbjorn.
No, it's Brotherhood of Steel. Like it's obviously some Fallout stuff.
Does that mean anything to me?
Who's
Yeah.
Torborn?
That symbol. I think he's off Overwatch.
Oh, I don't know about Overwatch.
Torbjorn is a dwarf inventor from Overwatch.
Okay. No, he does not play Overwatch. Well, thank you for your assistance. And he looks around. He's like, now, well, if I was creating a legion of strange robo-dogs, where would I be?
Probably just we follow the footsteps of this giant crab and we just get there.
Footsteps, that's a good idea.
We came from this way.
I mean, if I was an evil psychotic genius, I'd be in like an abandoned castle over the ocean. But that's just me.
Cadence looks at Gainy like,
That's a little cliche, but I suppose it would make sense.
Gaunter will attempt to use his mouse. He pops into existence and says, "Go on, find the tracks." And he's gonna send his rat to find the tracks that lead.
Okay.
Fine. There's just like massive trees that have been torn up in this direction, where this huge abomination
I
stomped
mean,
through the
like
woods.
smell of motor oil and such.
A hawk flies down, grabs your mouse, and flies away.
The tiny rat, like, ah.
Your rat then rips its throat out and falls to the ground and comes back to you.
Spencer?
Yeah.
No,
No,
that's the
Scabious.
skeleton.
No, what's his name?
Scabious.
No.
Technically couldn't
Scurvy.
do that
Scurvious.
because it's a familiar
Scurvious.
entity.
We'll get there eventually.
Scabious the rat.
So you want to try and follow the tracks of these creatures to see where they came from.
Oh dear, I'm not very good at this at all.
Yeah, somebody can make somebody did make a survival check there, but it's not a good
I
sign.
will-
Someone else can make it.
I will help Ganymede because he's the ranger and that's his job.
Yeah, quite makes sense.
Well, ironically, I don't actually have survival on my so
Ganymede will help me then. No, that's alright.
That's
That's alright
fine.
with help.
Okay, so Warden really was the bitch. Yeah, you can follow the tracks of the abomination and the hunters. They lead off into the woods, moving in the direction. Well, you just move for the woods for a time. A couple of hours go by, walking with Crichton, who stomps along with you, occasionally chattering away. How is everyone doing? Everyone having a lovely day, apart from the whole nearly being killed by angry robotic creatures. Very good, very good.
It's just like having Albert. Clang, clang, clang.
Clang, clang, clang. Occasionally, vents of steam come out of parts of him, and he's like, sort of pucks that part, doesn't always happen. Must be from the explosion.
Do you need any, gasoline or something?
Gasoline? No, I don't know.
What are you powered on?
My father always said I was powered by love.
Aww.
And also an ancient powerful gem inside me.
Oh.
But mostly the love.
You wouldn't happen to have a hawk friend, would you?
I'm suspecting this is another reference I don't get, my good chum. I don't play these modern games that you seem to enjoy. I apologize.
It was actually a television reference, but okay.
Yeah, I don't get that either. I'm afraid I spend all my free time creating tabletop games for folk, and that's about all I do. That and trying to find my father. Has anyone seen my father? And you guys travel for a time.
It kind of makes sense that you play tabletop games, because playing games on the floor would be kind of weird, right?
Well, sometimes if you don't have a good big table, but tabletop games and so on and so forth as you guys wander along with him. Eventually, you find yourself at the entrance to a cave, and you can see standing outside of that cave are some more of these kind of clockwork creatures, 2 more of the clockwork dogs, and 2 sort of clockwork men who are just standing, keeping an eye out in front of this cave. You are all far enough away that they do not immediately spot you. Yeah, you come across this as you're running along, and this is where the tracks lead to.
Okay, what now?
How's the sun? How's the sun? Is there a shadow, line we could maybe?
The sun is high, because it'd be about midday by this stage.
Would you say
coming
it's
up to
high noon?
No, I would not. Literally, it's just you guys.
Wah, wah.
Well, I imagine we're going to have to confront them, so we can see if they attack us, and if we do, we can wreck their shit. And if not,
yeah.
But
go
what
in.
if they want some things?
Ganymede, do you want?
Well, unless you can cover 100 feet in about 6 seconds, I don't think we're going to have a lot of options.
I can drop a fireball on them, and then we can start. I can hit all 3 of. I can hit 3 of them.
But
Yeah.
I heard my name.
Ganymede, should we try and sneak up first before everybody makes loud noises at a large distance?
We can try. I can try. You'll probably nail it, but...
Oh, I assure you, I'm very capable of fucking up.
Okay.
So, if we want to... Oh, who are you guiding?
Oh, God.
Can't cast guidance, after the roll. So let's have a look at their perception. They're pretty perceptive. What?
So I'll do it on Val then, because I didn't realize that John already rolled. So then Val gets an extra d4.
Utu. Hey, 16.
Nice.
Isn't too shabby.
Alright, you guys can slip closer. You kind of get right up to them. But you can be kind of in any of the trees, there or on this side.
Cool.
Could Gonta try to have his rat scurry along? Still.
So just their maximum.
No, it was this tree line maximum.
Yeah.
Because there's a big chunk of like empty space there where they would just see. There's no way of sneaking through it. There's no like vision blocking really. Your rat can basically go wherever it wants. It's a rat. They're not going to be bothered by it.
So, what Gonto would like to do is have the rat, like, just walk around Skur Lake, pretend to be looking for food, but actually investigate for traps.
All right, roll an investigation check for me.
I need to be in the bush. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. You notice like these robotic hounds are kind of watching your rat like scurry about, and one of them like begins to go down low on its haunches.
Ganymede, you don't have a spare ranged weapon. I think they're a bit out of my range at the moment.
Not really. I've got my heavy crossbow.
Oh, that's alright then. I will have to move up.
Sorry.
Creighton goes, What exactly is your plan, Old Bean? Like, people are moving around and such, but I don't actually know what you want to do.
I don't know, they went for a look. Quite honestly. They just walked off.
Improvise? That's what I heard we do.
Oh, I got it. There's my range. In the bush.
In the bush.
In the bush.
Are we going to attack them? Go up and talk to them?
Do we want to wave the others forwards?
If you wave at people, you'll become revealed.
Dill. Shit.
Yeah, the roguey ones just kind of ran off.
Yeah. We run off, it's up to you to decide what to do. I like doing this.
I'll tap the metal man on the shoulder and just gesture towards the guys saying, "Come on then."
Okay, very good. Let us go.
And I'll start walking across.
I'll hold an attack if either of these two start doing anything hostile. I'll fire it.
Yeah,
you get to
I'll do the same.
About there. Maybe a little further actually. You get to about here. When these watchmen like lower their halberds in your direction and go, "Stop. That is close enough."
Okay, stop.
We kindly request that you fuck off. Private property.
We're here to talk to your creator.
Negative. He does not want to talk.
Dear. Let me talk to your goddamn creator before I turn you into a pile of bolt.
Error. They are resisting arrest. I agree. I also think they are resisting arrest.
I also hold a spell in case they start running up.
I have a
if you hold a spell, it's like a visual thing.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, like I'll fire a firebolt, I guess. But I'm like behind. I'm like here.
Yeah, I mean they can see you.
Really?
Can I make an intimidation roll off of that?
You can see them from far away. They can see. Yeah, you can make an intimidation roll. But sorry, Ken, are you holding a fireball? Or are you firing a fireball? Because that would just mean roll initiative.
No, no. Okay, I guess not. And also, I was going to hold a firebolt, not a fireball.
Yeah, it would still be a visual, like, you have to move your hands and draw energy to yourself.
Yeah, okay. So I'm not doing that.
Okay. You want to roll Intimidate? So what else do you say? They weren't originally, like, on board.
Well, I was just threatening to turn them into a pile of bolts. We're just here to talk to your creator. We understand he's gathering a lot of metal. Frankly, I don't want to deal with you. Well, I can deal with you, but I don't want to talk to you.
Alright, yeah, roll an intimidation check.
Has no personality.
Yep.
18's pretty good.
Yeah, it might be they won't respond. I was going to try and use this for cover to get a bit closer while I was talking to them, but...
We should check at least. Oh, come on. Just do it. Alright, I will go check. And one of the clockwork guys wanders off to go check with their boss.
I can't believe that actually worked.
I'm sorry to ask you, but what is your prime directive?
What? Get away from... You stink. Dear God.
Prime directive, what is that shit?
The main purpose that you do, is your
To
main
guard
purpose...
this entrance, we are guards. That is our job. That is our purpose.
Do you by chance pass butter as well?
Rick and Morty reference that time.
Yeah, no, I got that one.
Oh, you got that one, okay.
Yeah. Can I make a quick perception check to see if there's anything hidden?
Hidden where?
Sort of between us and the entrance. If I notice anything hiding or anything untoward.
Okay, yeah, make a perception check.
Cool. Boop.
20. You can kind of see that there is movement inside the cave. Like there may be a few more of them back there.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna sit down on the rock. That's a little bit further forward.
All right, so you're just gonna wait for the other one to come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
In a non-threatening manner.
A little bit of time passes, and the other one comes back. Coming out of the cave, walks out with 2 more hounds.
Let's the fight on the inside.
Comes out and goes, "Negative. You are to leave or be destroyed."
I was like, Crichton.
Oh, good. This part I understand quite well. And he is going to draw his glaive and go, "Tally ho, old chaps."
Okay, I'm going to shoot.
Yeah.
I imagine we're gonna roll.
Okay, wait. Can I then also do a spell? No. Okay.
No, you have to do it with an initiative. But the 2 who are hidden, they can get their free shots off because they were hidden away.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot the guy.
Dang. Fuck, I rolled the 12.
Whee! Another 20. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the.
Hey, there we go.
Persony looking person.
That is way better than that one.
Well, the persony looking robot, even. Sorry. Bleh.
I will shoot at whichever one Val shoots at.
Okay. So
Pew.
Val, take your shot. You hit this one here, yeah?
24.
Okay. Yep. 6
and 17.
17 damage. All right. So your bolt digs deep into it. It goes, ow. Resisting arrest. Resisting arrest.
Pew.
Yep, that hits.
Nice.
And pew.
Lovely.
All right, for another 14 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that one looks badly damaged by those 2 strikes. Staggers. Help! Help! They're resisting arrest. Get them. Stop resisting. Val, it's your go again. You just immediately get a chance to crack off another shot.
Lovely. I will. I'll make a break for open ground over here, trying to get to the rest of the party.
Right.
And then I will loose off a shot. No, I will. I'll dash over here, and then I will just shoot the same guy. No sneaky duck. Pew!
Okay.
26.
Yep, that hits for 8 more damage.
Cool. That'll be my go.
All right, Ganymede, it's you again.
Hunter's Mark would have faded by now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's been over an hour.
Yeah.
Is it 60 foot on Hunter's Mark as well, or is it more than that?
No, it's 90 foot.
Oh, is it 90? Okay.
Cool.
Yep. So that means I'm just in range to Hunter's Mark, the guy we've been shooting at.
Okay.
And that's my... Oh, I actually get more spell slots now. Cool. So... Pew.
Yep, that hits. For
Pew
14.
and pew.
Yeah, you put an arrow through its chest, it shudders, stops working, and collapses as a heap in the ground.
Does it explode?
This one does not explode. No, it just falls.
Okay. The only other thing that's currently within range of me at the moment is the dog-looking motherfucker beside it, so I will shoot at that with a +1 bolt.
Alright.
And miss horribly.
12 hits for 14 damage.
Wait, what?
Yeah, not everything has 25 AC, just, to take.
Sorry, I'm used to facing things like Lucian.
Yeah, that hits it, and it, just hits it, but goes through its armor. It takes 14 damage.
And I will move 35 feet in this direction next.
Alright. Crichton is going to charge forward, going, tally-ho, chaps! Runs up 30 feet, and it gets up to there, and takes the dodge action. The Clockwork Hounds, two of them are going to charge at Crichton, because they've got a lot of movement.
Oh shit, they do have a lot of movement.
No. Ooh, no.
That'd be difficult terrain though, that thing there. So but it can run to here and then do the thing. And this one is going to start moving to the back line. So it moves to there. That was correct, wasn't it? Should really do this differently. Yeah. And then he's 20 feet away from you, so he's going to move again to get up to Warden. Okay. The one who's 15 foot away from you, Val, a long, sharp, metallic tongue comes out of its mouth and lashes out towards you.
That is weird.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. For 13.
That misses me.
Alright, cuts into the tree next to you. Like a big chunk of it. The other two are going to try and...
through behind what I'm hiding behind.
Right. Crichton gets to take a swing at one of these ones as it charges at him. Hitting it for 13.
Nice.
How about thee? And then they bite at him. Oh, not again. But they both missed this time. That's better than all the crits I was doing to them last time. Cadence.
Okay, so I'll move to this tree, even though I'm not hiding, but I just like standing behind trees, I guess. And I'm just gonna do what I've been doing. I'm gonna toll the dead this one.
Alright, you told the dead Warden.
No, the dog.
Yeah, you get the doggo. He's not been hurt yet, so he just takes 6. Warden passes your attempt to toll him. The dog does not. Toll her even.
That wasted for 20.
The rust starts to appear.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna sell a second level spell slot and get 2 sorcery points. Is that how it works?
Hey, come and get these spells.
you sacrifice it, yeah.
Yeah.
Sacrifice.
But I get 2 and it costs me 3, right? Something like that.
I've never played sorcerer, so it's...
You get as many points as per level it is, I think,
so
isn't it?
scrapping it
okay.
2 sorcery points.
You get 2 points, but if you're buying them, if you're getting them back, it costs more.
Okay.
Alright, so more of these robotic watchmen appear in the doorway.
Oh,
the other one runs up to attack Crichton, but misses him with its halberd. And then it is Gunter's go.
Gunter.
Is it Gunter or Gaunter?
Gaunter.
Gunter's go. Gunter.
It's kind of like Haunter, but with a G.
Gaunter.
Are you gonna cast a Shatter on Crichton?
He has.
Yes,
he's an evoker. He's got what Owler's now got, so you can you can exclude people from it up to a certain point.
That's really cool. I was thinking of multi-classing into intelligence, but then I realized I have a -1 in intelligence, and that's into a wizard multi-class.
If you get yourself a circlet of intelligence.
Yeah, click up that spell.
Suddenly I can read! I can see! I can fight!
Okay, so the Watchman passes, one of the Hounds passes, one of the Hounds fails.
It's made of metal.
Oh, that's true. So, the first Hound still passes, everything else fails. So the Watchman takes 13. Not 23, 13, Matthew. Hound number 1 takes half, which is 6.
Where's my...
Don't they have... Yeah, They have disadvantage,
Disadvantage,
don't they,
yeah, but he still
chatting?
passed.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Alright, so there's a big explosion. Crichton is unaffected by it again. He's like, ooh, delightful. Anything else?
Yes. Yeah, that's better. 30 feet away. Yeah.
And you fucking run. Okay. So over here, the water begins to broil, and appearing out of the water comes more of these beetles. A lot more of these beetles. And they begin to fly in this direction.
Isn't it my turn first?
No, it is your turn. It is your turn first, sorry. But yeah, that's what they'll do on their turn. Warden, what do you do?
Yeah. Alright, cool. Well, the dogs come to play. I'm gonna lead with another bonus action, spiritual weapon. On the dog. Yep.
That hits the dog for 5 force damage.
Loot, and then
It
I
makes
will
the exact
stab.
same whimpering noise it's made every time before.
Then I'm going to try and stab it myself.
13 hits
9?
for 9. Yeah, give a good slice with your longsword.
Cool, and that's me done.
Okay. So, next up, the beetles, who like buzzed closer, are coming towards Ganymede. And then it's Val.
I don't know what to do. I'll do roguey things. I will go over here and hide.
Alright, you go over there and try to hide.
Boop.
Alright, you are hidden for a 14.
And then I will just like peek up and try and shoot that dog.
Okay. Yeah, you get advantage. He lost track of you for a second.
Wonderful.
Hits him for 7.
I'm really terrible for sneak attack today.
That's
12.
12 damage.
Pew! And...
Hound looks pretty hurt.
Cool, and that'll be my go.
Alright. Ganymede. There's an angry buzzing swarm coming your direction.
Yeah, so, can I mark the swarm? Like, does it
Yeah, you can mark the
thing?
swarm. That's fine. It counts as one creature for the moment.
Yeah, so I'll move my mark to that and take some pot shots at it.
Okay.
Turn off the pencil so I don't accidentally edit something I don't want to.
Ooh.
Oh, right, I forgot I have other things to do. So Hunter's Mark for the first attack, and then Hunter's Mark and Colossus Slayer for the second attack.
Okay.
So
11 plus
12
1.
on the
28.
Right. So 12 for the first one. 12 for the first one. And then for the second one, 8 plus 4 plus 4, so 16.
Yeah.
Are swarms resistant to piercing damage?
They very well might be. Anything else, Ganymede?
and ta-da!
Alright, and you begin to run away from the angry swarm.
If you ran away.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is Mongol.
Alright. Crichton, on his turn, begins to spin round, right, round.
You
It's
spin me
Beyblade.
Right round, baby, right round.
right round when you go down,
Exactly. And you know what? I'm just gonna put this, fix them up a little bit so it rolls that for me. So yeah, begins to spin for 13 and a bunch of dex saves. So after
Oh, I didn't notice these guys are different to the ones we were looking at.
So, one hound passes, one hound fails, one hound fails, and the watchman fails as well. So the first one passed, so it only took 6. Everything else took 13. Okay, the clockwork hounds are going to go next. Sorry, just once I've just removed a little bit of hit points from them from being all kinds of sliced up. Alright, so the Clockwork Hounds, one of them is going to crawl across this. Oh, actually, that one was out of range of the spinny attack. So, we need to get his hit points back.
Pork.
Right, so it comes across and like growls at Val and tries to bite her. Nom. Nope, not that. That. Nom.
Ooh, I will uncanny doge.
And the other two try and bite Crichton. 1, 2. Crichton is going to parry the first one because he can actually do that. Boing. He's a good tank. And that is all the hounds.
There's one next to me.
Oh, there is one next to you. Thank you for reminding me. He's going to try and bite you. Nom. Thank you for reminding me.
Fuck. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Could you use warding?
Oh wow, that is a lot.
Level 5.
Shit.
That was a good hit. Their bites hurt, man.
She used the warding maneuver, or she has...
Well, I have to use that before the attack, so...
Okay, so Cadence, it's your go.
Alright. I'm like debating on just throwing another fireball right here. Or, you know...
There's also, I don't know if you've seen them, but there's a bunch more clockwork guys coming from the cave.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, totally. I'm gonna cast fireball on them.
Okay. But I don't...
Sounds like a plan.
Kablooey!
No.
Hang on, maybe I can get one of the clockwork guys. I'll put down a little radius thing.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't look like you... Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Hang on, let me put it in the square.
Yeah, no.
What? But is it getting him?
No, it's not getting that guy on the end.
Ah.
But it's getting
too bad.
all of them. You can blast all of those ones.
Actually, then I would put it like here, so that if any guys are like behind them in the cave,
You
I
could also hold it until they move a little further forwards.
Oh, that sounds
Cat,
like... But
please,
what if they
I'm
don't?
trying
What
to
if they
read.
keep a line?
You could still just drop it.
Okay, so this is the plan. So I'm gonna put it like here, but only once they enter, and if they don't enter before my next turn, then I'm just gonna release it. Is that a thing that I can do?
Yeah.
Okay. So I hold it until they enter the thing, all 4 of them, and if they don't enter, then I just unleash it before my next turn on these 3. Yes, that's the thing.
Boop. So yeah.
Oh, they move right after. Okay, nice.
Yeah. So they stomp up. You hurl your fireball. A lot of things. Nice.
Ooh. Good fireball.
Alright, so for the Watchmen, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 1, pass,
For the
pass,
watch.
fail, pass. So
Decked and mofos.
15, 30, which is good. 30 on another one. And 15 on this one. It's a shame 30 would have killed that guy. And then the 2 hounds fail and pass. So one of the hounds is very, very badly damaged. The other one is still got some fight left in him. Alright, so yeah, big explosion. All of the watchmen like stagger for a second, but then they keep clumping forward. And I think they're going to take their action to dash.
Oh, on my turn, could I have also like moved back a little bit?
Yeah, that's fine. I kind of like
Yeah, okay.
sped along a little bit.
Yeah.
They're going to like clump up and prepare to start laying into our robot friend. Right. So that's the. Oh, and one of the watchmen would have got a swing because he was already up there. So swing, missing. Okay. Gunther. Gunter.
Oh, as a free action, as I'm gonna shout at Crichton, "Do the whirlwind!"
I'm trying, dear.
I already did that one.
The dog by Val and the dog by Warden, they're not particularly hurt, are they?
The one by Val's a bit beat up. It's not like on death's door, but it's pretty beat up. The one next to Warden is doing very well. It's pretty healthy. It's doing better than Warden is.
I guess I'll just be firebolting the one that's very hurt from the fireball, just to end its existence.
Okay, I'm gonna try and clean up. 9 misses.
9.
Are you sure
9.
it misses?
9 definitely misses. They have low AC, but not ogre low.
And I guess I'll be a bit stupid because everyone's running away. I'll move to there. And that would be my turn.
Yeah, that was pretty stupid. Warden Linaria.
Bonus action. I will spiritual weapon the hound. 21 for 7.
Yep, that hits.
Quite a lot of stuff. I just need to quickly check something. 13.
Ooh, it's a big radius thing.
Yeah, it's annoying that one's just out the top, but I'm not going to risk it. Yeah, I'll just do it from where I'm standing. I will shoot my sword and present my holy symbol and use my channel divinity.
Alright, you channel some divinity.
Oh, wow, that was terrible.
Rolling
Fuck me.
very poorly.
That's unreal. Jesus
Okay, so I'm told just to give them all 6.
6 damage.
Right, well, this one up here explodes. They only had 2 hit points left. Doom.
Nice.
Watchmen 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 Watchmen rolls. And then I'll have to do some dex saves as well for them exploding. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so first one takes 6. Then it's a free. Then it's a 6. I'm looking pretty beat up now. Then it's another 6.
Oh, that's 2d10? Oh, man.
Yeah.
I had a really bad roll.
Mad. And this only hits your enemies as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then 2 for the 2 doggos. 1 fail. 1 fail. So they both take 6. So just holy light comes radiating out of you, blasting everything. Not as hard as you'd like, but you know, you do see some of the... Oh, and then I have to make some dex saves as this hound explodes.
Eeks.
So
Chain reaction.
it is a bit of a chain reaction. So fail, and Crichton passes. Good for Crichton.
Nice.
Don't worry, I've got this. Ow. For another 6. So 6. Cat, I just fed you. Why are you trying to eat my feet? 6. And Crichton takes 3. All right. So yeah, there's an explosion. As these kind of one of the hounds explodes. And when the smoke clears, there's still quite a few standing. Slightly radiated, a little microwaved.
Cool. Yeah, I move over there then.
Alright. The swarm. Seeing 2 people nicely clumped up.
Oh, thank God.
It's going to go and occupy that space and make attacks on both of you.
Good fucking job, Gunter.
So Gaunter, this is on you.
Oh my God.
Doesn't it target just both, or does he make a separate roll for Ganymede?
It's an attack for each person.
Let's see. The swarm occupies the creature space. It can move through. Swarm cannot. Oh, so it would have to choose a target. It can only make 1 attack.
Yes.
Okay.
But
so
it says
it says up to 4 creatures in the swarm space.
Oh, there we go. So yes, up to 4 creatures in the swarm space. So yes, it's against both of them.
Oh, I thought normally that. Okay.
So, and it's also going to go against Ganymede. So Mrs. Ganymede and Rex Gaunter
Would it be the same row because it's up to 4 creatures and it's 1 attack?
Oh yeah, no, it would be. So you're correct. So you both get hit for 25 plus free poison.
Jesus.
Is it
Owie.
really the same attack on all 4 creatures, or is it not separate? Like,
I always thought swarms rolled
And
per person in the space, but I don't know if it
But this is a
varies.
big swarm.
Yeah.
No,
let's
I
see.
know, but we had like the death butterflies before, and they
Yeah,
always
swarm up to 4
separately.
creatures in the same. I'm going to roll separately for each. I think that's more fun anyway. So the 12 would miss Ganymede, but Gunter, you take your big hit.
Okay.
So I take it Gunter is very unconscious and being eaten by angry bugs.
Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense.
That was some terrific damage rolls. I mean, like 2
pretty
5s,
good.
2 6s.
I mean, it was a swarm, and there were 2 people standing next to each other. It was just like yum.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There was no way it was going to go anywhere else. Val, what do you do?
Solid. I'm going to run away from that thing, take an attack of opportunity.
All right, it waits until you get 15 feet away, and then tries to use its tongue.
Oh, you bastard.
But misses.
Misses, fortunately. I will then try to hide in my new bush.
Alright, you dive into your new little hidey hole.
Wonderful.
Assassin's Creed style.
Yeah, and then...
And immediately pop out and shoot it.
Yeah. I will then try to... I'll try to shoot that doggo there to see if I can set off another chain reaction.
Oh, I see.
Pew! 16 for 8 and 10, so 18.
18. It is not dead, but it's very badly hurt.
Damn. Okay, that'll be my go.
Ganymede, there are horrible metallic insects everywhere, and they're trying to eat you.
I guess I will take. It's one attack, isn't it? Like they can't.
They would take a single attack on you as you left their space, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go action dash
You want to risk it?
get over there.
Alright, so they all try and bite you as you go, and they miss.
That crit damage, though.
That crit would have been unpleasant.
That's just nasty.
Yeah, if that had advantage, I'd have been fucked. Let's be honest.
Yep.
Next.
Okay, so you just run as fast as you can away so they can't get an attack on you. Crichton does not get his Spinny Doom attack back, but is going to try and shove a hound to the ground.
Onto the ground.
Onto the ground. He does not manage it, so he's just going to fucking stab it.
Doesn't manage it? Was this not the first one?
He was the second one.
Oh, okay, right.
He successfully stabs the hound, which explodes. Kaboom!
Hooray!
Dex saves from everyone.
I know, right?
You get a dex save. You get a dex save.
So everybody within 5 feet, which is quite a few things. Might not actually matter from 2d6. 8. So this one gets destroyed by the explosion.
Does he explode?
No, the watchmen don't explode.
Okay.
They just like fall to the ground. The other one explodes. It takes the full damage, so he takes 8 as well. And the other one takes half, so he takes 4. And then Crichton himself.
Crichton
Takes half, so he just takes 4.
Is that a reference to something, or does that stand for something that I should recognise?
Maybe. I'm also really just taking the name from Red Dwarf.
Oh, gotcha.
So he's got 2 more attacks. So he's going to swing at the most injured-looking clockwork dude, hitting him for 7, and then try and hit him again, finishing him off. So
MVP.
Swinging around, just like, sorry about this, old chaps. Nothing personal. You're just, not very pleasant. The hounds. So the one next to Warden is going to try and bite Warden.
I'm going to use my flare this time. After that last one.
15. So misses.
Would have missed anyway, but oh well. There's that.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, after that last bite, that fucking hurt.
Alright, this one is going to run up to Val, because Val is not hiding anymore because you came out and shot.
Yep.
And try and bite you. Nom.
Misses just.
Alright, just misses you with its angry bites. And that is all of my...
Fuck off, doggo.
All of my clockwork abominations. For now. Cadence.
Okay, I'm going to shoot a firebolt at this guy.
Okay.
I'm prone to have disadvantage.
11 damage. Yeah, you hit a bunch of the swarm, burns up and pops.
And then I'm gonna cast a healing word at Gunter.
Alright.
There we go.
Gunter, you're suddenly awake again and covered in biting insects.
Nom 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 nom.
Are they bees? Please let it not be the bees.
They're not the bees. They're like
Then
big,
I'm gonna-
horrible scarabs.
Go more this way.
Yeah, scamper off. Like, no.
No!
Alright, the Watchman. This one's going to go here so it can attack Warden. And the other two are going to attack Crichton. So, Warden, Halberd comes towards you. And then they go towards Crichton. Both missing horribly. And that is it for the Watchmen, because they have been quite heavily depleted. Gunter, you are prone, you are covered in biting insects, you're having a great day.
Yeah, the best of days. I don't know how this will work, but I would like to cast Thunderwave centered on myself to blast all of these insects away from me.
I mean, you don't set, if you set it on yourself, you'll hit yourself. But if you,
But I can ignore myself because evocation.
that is true. Yeah, I mean, just give me the square, then I know which direction to knock the thing, because they go back like 10 feet. So
Yeah,
if you blast like in this direction, they'll fly 10 feet that way. If you blast that direction, that way. Well, you can't really go that way because.
I'll guess.
Just tell me what way you'd like them to go.
Frankly, I was thinking, could I like try to scatter the swarm?
I mean,
so
they would just like pull themselves back together until they're destroyed.
Do
You
it
could,
that
like-
way, damn it! Do it that way!
Don't do it diagonally because you'll still be right next to him. Actually, to be fair,
Damn it!
yeah, if you
Don't do it my
I'm
way!
hitting them.
space.
What difference does it make?
It's not a hard decision, John.
Like if I can't just scatter them, I'll move out by standing there. Actually, no, I won't.
I mean, if you blast them, you can blast them away from you, and then you can get up and move without them getting an attack on you.
Yeah, I'll blast them that way.
Okay.
Because it seems like an instant in another direction.
Alright, yeah, so you Thunderwave, blasty. They're made of metal, so they'll have disadvantage. Oh wait, no, that's
I don't
shatter.
think so. Not this one.
That's
Yeah.
shatter, I think. Yeah.
But they fail, so they take 8 damage, and are not. How many feet is it? 10 feet?
10
feet,
yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2. There we go. So they're blasted all the way over there. Like it briefly disperses, then pulls itself together, but it's a little further away when it does.
Okay, then stand up.
All right, so 15
And
feet of movement left.
Move. And move like that, and I will drink a healing potion.
Okay, Warden, it's your go.
Right, okay. Shit. Well, seeing the massive swarm is trying to eat the wizard, I'm going to sigh and channel some. Not channel my angelic forms and sprout some wings.
Oh, they're pretty.
So yes, I have angelic wings and I gain a fly speed. There's that one, there's that. I'm then going to use my. Let's do this. I'm gonna probably regret this. But actually, no, I'll stab first. I'm gonna stab first with spiritual weapon as a bonus action.
All right.
Sorry, excuse me. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Ooh! And that also gets my radiant soul damage, which is
Your level.
my level. So that's 5. It's an extra
So
5 on that. So it's a
12,
total of
17.
17 total. Yes.
Yeah, digs deep into the robot. It like shudders for a second. Looks quite badly damaged.
Okay. And then I'm going to fly up 30 feet.
All right, you.
Because fuck this dog. I'm just gonna get opportunity attacks and I'll use my flare against the dog though.
Okay.
Because that it looked like it hit a lot harder than anything else.
Good
Cool,
choice.
Glad I used it against the dog. Wait. That's how long I've had it for, and that can be how high I am. The guy with the halberd would get swing as well.
Oh, he would, yeah. But good choice to ward that. I think that was a good maneuver. The halberd guy is not as effective.
Yeah, so that was that. Just to get rid of that. So that's my last one of those gone. And yeah, now I'm just sort of hovering 30 foot up.
Okay. Clockwork Beetles. They are going to... I mean...
This wizard is tasty.
Choices.
Yeah, I'm already pre-cooked and marinated.
Choices. One of you blasted it with fire, and one of you blasted it with thunder. So I'll roll a d2. 1 is Cadence, 2 is Gaunter. Alright, Gaunter. Buzzes over to you.
Gotcha, I'll deal some fire damage to them next time if I survive.
And it's going to try and bite you. Nom 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 nom. Oh, it rolls really poorly.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
They're all trying to bite you, but they're not having much luck at the minute. It's hard to find
Thank
any
God.
dead flesh.
When did you cast Mage Armor?
Before we encounter, like, we had time for this. We saw them.
Yeah. It lasts 8 hours, so I honestly think it's fine to just assume you wake up and cast it.
I didn't cast it before because I thought there's not going to be any combat on the road.
You wake up, you cast it, then you cast it again at about 5 o'clock in the evening, just in case. Then you go to bed.
It's also not concentration, so if I was a high enough level mage, I would cast it when I went to bed. When I go to have my sleep, I would cast Mage Armor on myself.
Yeah, going to just cast it after he died the last time.
Val, it's your go. This hound is still really insistent
yeah.
on murdering you.
I know it's annoying as fuck.
But don't you have damaging spells now that you're also a cleric?
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. So I'm gonna.
Cantrips?
You cannot
run
move
it.
through its square.
Oh,
Look at the line.
Well,
You have to go here,
Go-
10,
I'll
and then you
go
go
like
to there.
that. Or
Yeah.
I will go like that. I will disengage just in case, and Val will take a just without an arrow knot, point a bowstring at her bow at the doggo and thrum it, and she'll cast Toll the Dead, which I've just called Bong because that amuses me.
Wow.
Damn.
Bong.
That is a strong hit from the bong, and takes 16 damage. You look, it's
I like
almost
that.
destroyed. Like it's all rusted and necroticized. You reckon like a good solid sneeze would kill this thing.
Wonderful. That'll be my go.
Okay, Ganymede.
Ganymede.
Oh my god, Ganymede.
I guess I can.
Oh my God, it is.
The things that's like chasing the smelly guy.
Smelly cat,
No. Smelly Joe is not here. This is Gaunter.
What are the
Your smelly guy.
I don't know.
Smelly
Joey Smelly, you have more of a stench.
Smelly guy.
Okay,
It's
stench
just
guy then.
sulfur.
Not your fault.
Oh, they dropped,
so
but
Wang.
Hits.
And is it damaged?
Yeah, it's very badly damaged.
Alright, I forgot. We've been shooting at it.
Yeah, 14 damage.
Yep.
Alright, you blast a couple of the things as they skitter in the air. Yep, that hits as well.
And boom.
For 13. Yeah, I mean, you're using a crossbow to kill a swarm. It's not the most effective thing, but there's a lot less of the swarm left.
I'm doing what I can with what I've got. I'm giving it all I got, come on.
This is all I know.
Next.
Next, yeah, Crichton. Let's see if he gets his whirlwind back.
Please
6.
do.
He does not. He keeps rolling
Aw.
4s.
He's probably better off just chopping people.
He is very good at chopping people. He's going to try and knock one of the guys to the floor first of all. Not having much luck with that, despite being very, very strong.
Wait, do we consider these people?
I mean, he does. He's also a robot-y thing.
These are my people. What
These are my people. He's going to swing at the most damaged one. Who has 18 hit points. So, 1. Missing, I think. Wow. Oh, there we go.
He reveals himself.
he was fainting.
The final one hits and destroys it. He just
Hey.
puts his glaive through this one's chest, and then just throws it away, so it clatters to the ground over here.
Wait,
Final.
what the hell kind of reach does he have?
I mean, he threw it.
Oh, through it.
Yeah. That one's gonna go you.
Oh, friend, you're back again.
Yep. This one is going to run over here. And it's going to use its tongue on Ganymede. So Ganymede, this is on you.
Oh, the sword doesn't get opportunity attacks.
Nope. It's just like a floating construct type jobby.
So this is on Ganymede. This is on Val.
Hey. Misses.
Oh, go fuck yourself, roll 20.
You bastard.
Alright, so you are knocked prone by its tongue as it like lashes out and grabs your foot. Cadence.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot another firebolt at the bees. The bees, not the bees.
The bees.
They say we actually identify as beetles. Yeah, the firebolt misses.
Yeah.
Probably just miscast in your hands, like just sparks come out. It's like, Is that your turn?
I go like this way a little bit, and that's my turn.
Slink off a little, like, do not like.
Aww.
Right, the two remaining watchmen are going to try their very best to kill our doing much better this time, Crichton. So Halberd, one of them would hit, but Crichton parries it. Ching!
Boing.
And then it is Gaunter.
They seem to like thunder, so I'll try fire.
Alright. You would have disadvantage if you firebolt.
No, I'll do something different.
Okay.
A bit more flavorful. Gonto will rub his hands until his skin cracks open, and he's going to cast burning hands at them.
Okay.
Point blank.
Alright. 12. They make it, which is a shame because they had 6 hit points left.
Well, it's different because it's a racial.
Yeah.
Burning hands isn't.
Whatever he is his racial ability.
I think
okay, cool.
I think he's a Alev.
Oh, it's a Genasi.
Yeah, 5 Genasi.
Wow,
right.
dude, you took my class and my race.
I know, like, you became a wizard after the fact. I still nothing.
Right,
ugly.
There's almost none of the beetles are left. There's just enough of them to get like a little more biting in, but you've burned almost all of them away.
I'll remain surrounded by them, grumpy that I just couldn't burn all of them.
I know. If they had failed, they would have all been destroyed.
Gonna look at the sword, like give a really high pitched whistle, and point at what's left of the swarm.
All right.
And stick the sword on them. 21 for 6. There we go.
That finishes them off.
Okay, I won't bother with my other thing then. And then I'm going to fly 30 foot over here, and I will try and toll the dead, the thing after Ganymede. So, there's my toll the dead. There's my toll the dead.
Alright, that hits it for 10.
And I will also use my radiant thingy again to do an extra 5.
Extra 5. Alright, yeah. Very, very badly injured by this stage. The clockwork beetles have been dispatched. Val, you are left with your, like, necrotized, like, rusted, arrow-filled dance partner.
I pat him on the head again and disengage and run away. I'll go 15 and then I'll toll the dead him again because I'm rather enjoying that. Bong!
Let's just see if he turns to a pile of rust.
Better.
Nope.
Oh. Val just looks at him like pissed off. Fuck's sakes, he should have died.
Just die!
Just die! Fuck off! And she'll, I don't know, use the rest of the movement to go over here, and that'll be her turn.
Okay, so you scamper over there. Ganymede, there's a very badly damaged doggo next to you. Or near you.
Is my doggo damaged?
Yeah, they're both the remaining... I mean, they are both just like piles of angry rust and broken bits at this stage.
Okay. I will Hunter's Mark on this guy over here, and I will use a +1 arrow this time.
Okay.
Oh, you're a crossbow expert, don't you?
Yep.
Oh yeah. You just see your light one explode.
Okay.
It's like putting down the family dog. Just down, boy.
Val's looking like around the edge of the tree trunk, expecting something that just sees the explosion. She's slightly sad.
On the guy that's sitting on my ass. Twang. Oh,
nice.
damn.
Yeah, you just like put it down.
He also just walks into its explosion range.
Yeah, then it explodes. It looked really cool, but it hurt like quite a bit. Like you walked up and executed it with the shot, but also like burnt your fingers. It's like, ow.
So I take half of that, so that's 4, 5.
Crichton.
Yeah, Crichton stops fucking around.
Yeah, it's 4.
4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, -4 and a constitution save.
Cadence,
Yay.
it's your go. There's just a single watchman left, mostly torn apart by Crichton's glaive.
Okay, nice. I'm gonna move there. And then I'm just gonna shoot another firebolt at it.
Cool.
Boop. Nice.
Nice. Yeah, you hit it. It is badly damaged. It's not much left of this machine. It's like holding its halberd in a single arm, but it's gonna just try and slam Crichton. Like moves up, tries to punch Crichton in the face. What? Slam.
Come on, instant.
It would punch Crichton, but Crichton parries by just grabbing its fist and shaking its head like, sorry, old chap, but not today. Gunter. Gonter.
It's not German, it's not Gunther. I'm not a penguin.
Gunter's just fun to say, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like Gonter McNally.
Gonter.
Good job.
If you want it to be Gaunter, just write it like this. Gaunter.
Gonter.
No, that's Goniter. Gonita?
Gonito!
What'd you do, Gonter? What'd you do, Gonter?
I clean.
The one that was parried by Crichton, I will firebolt.
Alright. Roll it up. Yeah. So while he's like holding its fist as it pathetically tries to punch him, fire just blasts it in the chest and it is like torn to pieces and the pieces are thrown away. And Crichton looks over his shoulder and goes, well, I think that went much better than last time, but then I can still use my legs, which is an improvement.
Are we still in initiative?
No, with that initiative comes to an end as the last of the foes are torn apart.
So, how's everyone doing?
I'm relatively okay.
It hurt, but I'll probably eat the pie.
I'm not the best, but I don't think I can do anything more than just a short rest.
Do we want to keep going like this, or
time is of the essence. They know we're here, so they might escape potentially. So we best get there quickly. Going to have the pie. I offer Gaunter the pie, and I will drink a healing potion.
Okay, then I'm gonna spend 5 sorcery points and get 1 3rd level spell slot back.
Okay. You recharge your spells.
Just in case. Also, I'm thinking because after this, if I survive, I'm gonna get a new level because I need 900 more XP.
That pie was off.
So,
You got a pie if you want, Gaunter.
Yeah, I would like. It's a lesser one, right?
It's a greater.
Greater, so 5d4.
In that case, I should keep it because I have 14 out of 20 health.
And I'm thinking of multiclassing a warlock hexblade, but it's just such a thing where it's like, oh, I'm multiclass hexblade. Now I have a good AC and all these things, and I'm like, but it's so cheesy. But on the other hand, I need it so much.
I mean, you also get the pleasure this way of actually playing a sorcerer, trying to be careful rather than just being like, whatever, I can just do what a warrior does. That's always kind of my thing. I like it when classes actually feel like the class they're supposed to be, rather than just like, whatever, I can do everything.
I mean, I'm still half cleric, half sorcerer.
Yeah.
Because of the divine soul.
Yeah, but that's actually what that class is meant to be.
Yeah.
But anyway, you guys are... Do you guys want to... Yeah, you guys are here. Crichton's like, well, that went very well. What now, chaps?
I suggest we investigate this cave.
Can I do this?
Yeah? You can do that, and it would give out.
Oh, how did
we make this work again? It was like
we
basically you have to walk through it, and it heals you.
No. We affected it because it was too powerful. Like the book basically came out, and they began nerfing this. I think it was your wisdom score is how many times you can do it, isn't it?
Something like that. I remember because Killian was the only one that ever used it. So.
I think it was like twice your wisdom score.
So I can only do it twice. Like
no, your actual like score, like not your modifier.
What? No, that'd be crazy because this lasts for a minute. Oh, you mean because multiple people go through it in a turn, don't they?
That was the problem. Like people could just pour through it. Although again, even if it's like their score, it would still be like 14d6, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah,
it ends up being better than Aura of Vitality.
Yeah. Your choice, Matt. I have to ask Killian what we decided because I can't remember.
For now, we'll just say it's you can give out your wisdom score in d6s of healing.
So
I mean, I don't need it.
15d6. I don't know.
Yeah, be a lot of healing.
Well, I mean, imagine we could get everybody topped up after that.
I mean, I'm missing 4. I think Gaunt is missing 4. Like,
6.
seems like a little bit of a overkill.
Yeah,
to the second level. Jesus Christ! I mean,
we'll have to look into how we did it before. It's fine because it's really just topping everyone up a little bit.
Yeah.
So
it seems like a waste of second level spell, but thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone getting full hit points is useful.
I know, but it's like a total of. I mean, how much is Ganny missing?
Like all
6.
of my health? No, like 20 something.
You're missing 20. Okay, so you're alright. It's a bit better for you, I suppose.
Yeah. There we go.
Because everyone else is only getting like a total of 8 hit points off it.
You know, for me, those 6 hit points matter a lot because that's a
Oh, sorry, 10 hit points. I know, but I'm just saying we could have done that with like.
Well, you could have done that with like another second level spell, or
I could have done that with my lay on hands and my racial.
Yeah, that would have been using up 2 of your things. You know,
but it's only like 10 hit points.
Yeah.
But,
I'm sorry, we can take it back. It's all good. I was just trying to be...
No, it's a good thing, and I think it is effective and a good use of that ability, because you're a ranger, you don't use your spells for much else anyway.
No.
You know what rangers need? An ability to smite.
No,
they don't. They really don't.
They need more stuff that makes them roll even more dice.
Yeah. We've established
smite.
that we do not need more dice, we need less.
No, you need a smite, but you only get like a 10th level, so it actually matters if you go full, like...
Okay, so do we want to go into this cave?
Yeah,
yes.
So everyone gets topped up by Ganymede's magic. Crichton's like, right, well, let's head on in, and you move into the cave.
Also, I will say my mom hasn't started cooking yet, so it'll probably be like another half hour at least before I have to go, so I don't know how much more there is.
More.
A ton.
There's more.
There is
Yeah,
more.
I mean...
We got a dungeon.
But
It
wait,
will
there's
at
more.
least be another half hour.
Yeah, at least be
Before I
another
have
half
to go.
hour.
Oh god, we've got a massive dungeon crawl. Shit.
No, I mean before I have to go.
Clear out your next 4 hours, everyone.
Oh no, the last Matt dungeon crawl was 8 hours and Adam fell asleep halfway through.
I know,
That's why I don't do a lot of
I was
dungeon crawls.
joking.
Alright, you guys
Can
enter
everyone
the cave.
see?
Yeah.
Yes.
Conter?
If you have dark vision, you should be able to see.
I did give him dark vision.
He's a genasi, he'll have it.
Ow.
Anyway.
Yeah, but everything I see is like very... Like, if it's dim light, I see fine. If it's darkness, I see everything as red.
Yeah.
Wait, you're a genasi?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Of what?
There's a fine chance.
Fine.
There's
Alright. Beyond that,
Oh,
okay, because people are starting to move when they... Back,
Oh, sorry. Sorry,
back,
I
you
was curious.
fiend. I
I
haven't
imagine,
described the
like-
room yet.
I imagine like in darkness, Kaden sees everything as pink.
I mean, the red thing is a genasi specific. It
Yeah, so
specifies
does everyone have dark vision is this kind of my first question.
Yes.
Excellent,
Yep.
so that makes
I
it
guess.
simpler.
Wait, does
actually,
Crichton have dark
That's a
vision?
good question. Does Crichton? No. Crichton is like,
He's just like Albert then.
Wait, then how did the other things find the exit?
they were different. They had something. They were different
If you
constructs.
need light, I can make some.
No, it's quite all right, old chap. I don't need to see it. Oh no, that is definitely a wall. I could use a torch, but I do have a two-handed weapon. It's a bit awkward.
Wait.
Thank you.
I can cast. Oh, I was gonna say I can cast light on your weapon, but someone beat me to it.
I just got this.
Fire. It was fine.
I just got this image of him walking around like a romba, crashing into wall,
Pretty much.
walking into another wall, turning.
Okay. Anyway,
Alright,
what's
so
up with this?
the room beyond, you see it's a cavern with some water in the corner, kind of a deep little lake. There's lots of what looks like lab equipment and what's the word, like metallurgy equipment set up along these walls on tables. You can see like half constructed robots of different types. And you also see over here there is a rise to where you can see a bed and writing desk. It looks like there's kind of a living quarters up there.
Can we move now?
Yes, you can move now.
Can Val do a rogue and try and sneak around the edges?
Yeah,
Is
you start
everybody close
slipping
about?
in. Gonna move him. Warden, when you get to there, appearing out of the ground, rising up from the shadows, is a creature made of dark shadow, covered in kind of like robes that are just fluttering around him. And on his head, he wears a crown of dark steel. He rises out of the ground and goes,
Shit.
I assume you are my visitors.
So you cut out. We are your
Visitors.
visitors.
I was gonna say victim.
Yes. I thought he was going to say victim as well. Yes, that'd be us.
That would have been very stereotypical and generic of me. What do you want? He looks you over, all of you, and goes, you are not who I expected.
Who did you expect?
A tiefling. Pale and covered in armor.
Why?
Lucian?
Did you also expect some pizza?
I would like pizza. I have not had pizza in so long.
But why did you expect someone else?
Is Lucian pale? I forget.
Yeah.
No, Lucian has no connection to this that you know of.
Okay. We said a tiefling covered in armor. So
Yeah. No, it definitely matches his description. He is also very pale. Like he's kind of.
He's pale. Okay. Sorry. Well, we came here because someone's been stealing all of the armor and metal that's going nearby, and it seemed to be your people.
It is
so.
required for our work.
Then why not? Then why not just buy the metal instead of stealing it from other people?
I will not buy from living creatures. Why barter for what we can take?
Because
I mean,
it's theirs.
because then we turn up and we fuck you up for it.
How would you find it if we went into here and started taking it all back?
That's probably what we're going to do.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what we've been paid to do.
No,
so.
that's not what I said. I said, how would you feel if we did that?
Oh, we're going to do that.
Feel rage.
Yeah,
for
so that's
my
what the
stuff
people
being
feel.
touched by disgusting living hands.
Yeah, and that's how the people feel that you've been stealing from.
Good.
Doesn't that make you feel bad?
No, that fills me with mirth.
Ugh, there's no negotiating with this guy. What is the plan?
Roll initiative?
Yeah, if you guys start drawing your weapons and stuff, he's like,
Well, why don't you just give us back all the metal, and we'll just let you go?
I do not fear death. I have died before.
Well, this talk of metal is just giving me flashbacks of the Tenacious D aspects of that other contract.
Metal will live on.
So you're made of like shadows. So do you not like light?
That seems like a loaded question.
Well, I mean,
Are you weak to light? I'm just asking.
For a friend. He glares at you. He glares at you and goes, I will give you this one chance to leave.
but why though? You've been stealing.
Because he doesn't want us. I mean, that's why he's here. He doesn't want to deal with us.
Yes, I'm not very smart.
And maybe leave behind that tin man. He looks like he would be useful. No, not alright with that idea, old
He is
chap.
our tin man. We need to return him to Albert.
I was going to say, I mean, Crichton can just about see this guy.
I can make out something over there. It's very... Is he made of shadow? That's odd.
Yeah. Alright, I think we're...
Yeah, everyone goes for their weapons, and he goes... Yeah.
Quick draw.
Roll initiative.
Yeah.
Nice. Can I actually make like a perception check before to see if there's any other shadow things?
Yeah, okay.
Retrograde perception.
Yeah, should have probably asked before, like...
I forgot to-
that is fair. That is... Yeah, you don't see any other shadow thing.
Snake eyes.
Oh, and I need to roll for Kraton. Kraton.
Oh man!
Kraton.
At least those 2 net ones are out of my system now. I can start rolling them 20s.
Oh, you would think so, but sometimes that one just keep on coming.
Only if you're Kevin.
Alright, is everyone rolled?
He is our Will Wheaton.
He is all Will Wheaton.
Or
God.
Killian.
Kraton, the greatest of
Wheaton!
badasses, is just going to charge forwards.
Oh, he's shedding light. Oh, nice. Now I can see more.
And it's going to attack this Wraith.
So,
comes
Warden,
in.
I was thinking you run up to him and then cast light on his crown. Because he doesn't like light, probably.
Alright. He runs up, tries to force the Wraith prone, but it can't do it because it's an insubstantial creature. So it tries. You see that it cannot be made prone. It's like, well, just a good old stabbing it is then. 1, 2,
Oh my
3.
god.
Nice.
I am Crichton, hear me roar. Let's see, it's the Wraith.
Oh, why did I have to use my channel divinity on the bloody thing? I could have turned undead. Oh well.
So 15 down to a 7. Down to 7. 0, 1, 19. Oops. Clicks me mistake. 19, so 19 half to 18. And the 13 hits as well for 6. So it just runs up and begins to like hack into it with its his glaive. It's like, no. Yeah, you can see that damaged it. Warden, it's your go. You summon your spiritual weapon again.
Apparently, my standard operating procedure now is summon spiritual
welcome to being a combat cleric.
I wasn't supposed to be a combat cleric. Yeah, I'll stab it for 22 for 11 force damage.
Yeah, that hits. You can see it's already like coming apart. Like all these attacks are definitely damaging it.
Cool. I will. For my action, I will. I feel like using necrotic damage might not be the best idea, so I will Sacred Flame instead.
All right, he manages to dodge your.
He's Dexy.
He's Dexy.
I'm gonna step over to one side.
All right. So when you step over to there, appearing from the water.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
And pulling itself out is a massive creature made of steel that lumbers over to you.
Well, shit.
Well, shit is a good descriptor for what's happening.
That's an R-level accent. I need to get my accent straight.
All right, it comes up. So as a bonus action, it's going to spray you with grease.
Lovely.
Could you make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh,
Nope.
I love this spell. It's so shit, but wonderful.
I mean, for him, it's not a spell.
Lightning.
Each creature succeed. So prone. Okay.
So 10 by 10 square. So it blasts it here. Do you fall prone?
I do. Yes, I rolled a 7.
And then he's going to try and kill you.
Jesus! All right, don't mess around.
I mean, they both a bit of crit fishing.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm out.
Oh really? Just like that? Damn.
Dude, that's fucking 39 points of damage.
That is that crit. All right, yeah, it just comes out and slams its pick down on your chest, and it goes through, and everyone sees like Warden just getting knocked unconscious.
There's just a quiet fuck from behind the desk.
I wanted that sneak attack. Okay, the Wraith.
Wait, can I just point something out that John just said he didn't roll initiative yet, but he would have gotten a 15, so he would have to move before.
All right, well he can.
Because of circumstance, you can see in the chat.
Sorry guys, my dog. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, you can go now. So.
Boop. Fuck. So Lunaria gone.
Lunaria,
It would hit me the
Unconscious.
second. Well, did it have 3 attacks, or was that just?
it had
fish?
2. The second
Oh,
one's
two,
the
so
third
I'm-
one's a crit.
I'm unconscious.
Okay.
Okay, I thought you were dead.
Is it gonna fuck up the turn speed if I do my healing sprite under her ass?
I think you have to move into it, don't you?
Or begin your turn
You
that.
have to be in it.
If you move into it at the beginning of your turn, something like that.
I would need to see the wording.
Turn in it.
It's okay. I'll heal her
okay,
on my
give me
turn.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just thinking like immediate threat, but I guess the big guy's the immediate threat, so I'll Hunter's Mark him since Cadence is like, no, I've got this. I'll be like, fine.
I have 1 spell slot left. Thumbs up.
Uh,
Well, 1 first
Reassuring.
level spell slot, 2 second level, and then I bought a 3rd one.
That's right. Then.
Yeah.
So Hunter's Mark on the big fuck off thing beside Lunaria, then crossbow, and hope I hit.
Is that your last spell slot, the Hunter's Mark?
It's my last first level, yeah.
Cool. All right. The 11 misses. Ding, bounces off its heavy
Yep.
hide. The 15 also misses. Ding.
Yeah. That's me done.
Okay. Val.
A very effective go.
Is it not the race turn?
Oh, it is the Wraith's
Yeah,
turn. You're right.
the Wraith
The
was good.
Wraith floats over here like, and goes into a suit of armor that was being worked on over here. So it flows into his armor, which gets up off the table.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, basically becomes a mecha Wraith. Pulls itself off the table and like stomps forwards a little bit, like entering Crichton's reach, so Crichton gets a free attack on it.
Does it have like whatever the polar monster is or something?
Didn't it also leave Crichton's threat range to put on the
that's
armor?
true, yeah. So I'll make 2 attacks.
Nice.
Glaive, so the first one missed, but the second one hits the new armor for 10 damage.
But does the 12 also hit him without the armor? Because that was before he put it on.
No, Wraiths have got a bit of AC. They're not great,
okay.
but they're not.
They got more than 12.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have more than 12. My AC is 12.
Side, can he make 2 attacks?
That's actually the second one. He only gets 1 reaction, doesn't he? In the defensive zone.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Could make
Still
it
an
that. Yeah,
opportunity
so
attack.
he doesn't
So,
get
yeah.
that second attack. So he missed the Wraith when it went away, and then doesn't get attack. So yeah, the Fellforge gets up and begins to like go over here, but can't do anything else. Val, sorry, it's Val's go.
Well, fuck. Val's going to, whilst Snake's try and hurt the big guy, so he's hurt for Toll the Deads. So Pew, with advantage. 17.
17 hits.
Wonderful. For a decent roll.
22 damage. Let me just check.
And then I
if it's
will
resistant.
slink back behind here and hide as my bonus action.
All right, yeah, you put an arrow right into its faceplate, and it like tries to shake the arrow out. Gaunter.
Wonderful.
Going to, can going to move like this?
Like what?
Like that?
Yeah. Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Because I've been given a pie by Val, and I think Warden pretty much needs it now.
Yeah.
So,
You're gonna
So I-
stuff a pie down her face?
5d4.
It's a thing you can do.
Gently feed it. I know how to gently feed. I've been feeding my rat for a long time. I know how to feed a person just as well.
Yeah, but you need to do it quickly, Ferendo.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, yeah, like you literally.
You gotta jam that shit down there.
Fling that visor open, scram that pie, then slam that
Push it
visor
in with
shut.
your foot, like just get it in. Oh, wow! 15.
That's a good roll.
That's a pretty damn good heal. 15 hit points to Warden.
And sees sees the thing. Oh god, that's disgusting. The
Yeah, there's a
gash
little
and
bits of like flesh still attached to it. It's pretty gross.
I mean, it's just the sulfurous smell of being a fire genasi. That's all it is.
stuff. No, there's a fire genasi in the bar. He doesn't smell like you do.
Anything else, Gaunter?
That was my movement. That was my action. That's my turn.
Okay. Cadence.
Okay. Seeing that he's not damaged, I'm gonna toll the dead on the big guy.
All right. on this big suit of deadly armor. Damn.
Whoa, nice.
Whoa!
Fail, damn it, fail, yes!
Yeah, 20. It is a shame he is immune to... No, he's not. He starts to rot.
Yeah.
Lots of rust appears across his armor, looking quite badly damaged by it.
And I'm also going to cast a healing word on the warden at
Okay.
2nd level, because I have 2 of those left, so why not? For 10 hit points.
Nice.
Nice.
Right.
I
Crichton.
die. I live.
I die. Welcome to being a
Never
5e
again.
character. So, as a bonus action, Crichton is going to try and knock this Fellforge thing to the ground. So, basically, one giant robot tries to suplex the other giant robot.
One down.
24 versus... Oh, he can't even make it. I rolled to self, but he literally cannot make it. So he lifts up this suit of armor and slams it into the ground, knocking it prone.
Woo!
It's like, let's see which is the better robot, old boy, and starts stabbing him as he lies on the ground. I think it's probably me.
Me.
The Fellforge has 15 AC, so they all hit. And
You
it
merely
does...
adopted the gears.
I was born with gears. Yeah, so they all hit. He doesn't have resistance, so that's a lot of damage. 25 and then 39 damage.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just starts laying into this this strange, like, undead robot, which is like evil light pouring out of its visor. Where he like stabs it, some of that wraith mist kind of appears. Ganymede.
We'll pew pew again at the big guy our hunters marked, and hopefully not fail miserably
Yeah,
this time.
I think you will kind of have to move because there's like a wall in the way.
Oh,
That might be why you're missing,
That's
because you're actually firing straight into this wall. So, ding! Let's try repositioning.
Okay. Let's see if your theory is correct.
Yep, it was. So it's clearly you're just shooting the wall over and over. For another, so that would be
13.
13. Thank you. Yeah, do some more damage to it. You can see like some parts of it are getting broken. Its armor is cracking in places.
Yes.
Kind of helps that there's a big like corroded, rusted spot for you to shoot now.
Yeah. So that's me, basically.
All right, Warden, you are prone and covered in grease.
Okay, well, I'm going to stand up and move this way and so I'm out of the grease.
All right, I think that might be a dex check.
No, it's only when you enter it or end your turn. No, when you enter or end your turn.
All right, yeah, so you like slide
I
up.
double checked.
That's a smart move. So you like slide your way along, like on your hands and knees, like getting out of the grease, and then pull yourself up.
I will drop into a defensive crouch and dodge, and then I'm going to bonus action stab the guy on the floor with the spiritual weapon.
All right, you begin.
Situational awareness.
Begin to do
Fighting
the
with 2
stabbings.
Is the spiritual weapon still up? Is that not a concentration spell?
It's
No,
not
it's amazingly not a concentration spell. That's why it's so useful.
It has something good, you know.
Priest got lots of good things.
damage.
We don't have fireball or counterspell.
I get
There are
fireball.
other things in the game.
Not that I knew that when I picked this, but yeah.
All right, so sorry, you hit it with the spiritual weapon. You're hitting the Fellforge.
The thing that's prone, yeah, next to Crichton.
Yeah. All right, yeah, you hit that for 8 damage.
That's me. I'm dodging.
Oh, and you dodge. Nice.
Yeah.
So the clockwork Myrmidon, wherever you say that word.
Myrmidon, isn't it?
Myrmidon, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
Going to move away from you
Derb.
and move up to
so
here.
Do I get a swing at it?
Yeah, you can get a free swing. Doesn't particularly care.
Yeah. 23
Nice.
for 6.
All right, it is going. Oh, I need to see if it gets its grease back first.
Grease lightning.
You really don't want it to get its
Yeah.
grease back. That hits you for 6 damage. It does not get its grease back. 6 more damage. But it has another ability that it's going to use. It is going to
God.
blast flame all across you two. So for 4d12.
Damn.
Jesus. Oh, Ganny's dead. No, he's not. I panicked. 4d12 is huge damage.
I'm gonna use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements, because it's fire damage, right?
Yes, it's fire damage. So.
Yeah.
So it's only 11 then for me.
Oh yeah, then I'll wait.
You still got to make the save.
I did. I failed.
Oh, sorry.
You both.
I didn't see that. I was scrolled up a bit.
Can I use absorbed elements with a second level spell slot?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
You can
Upcast.
Okay. Then,
2d6
That-
fire damage.
but I don't know how to make it so it up rolls.
It's fine. We
So-
understand. Yeah. So you do that. You lose a second level spell
I
slot.
take 11 as
Also,
well.
I
Wait.
don't think a melee spell attack.
For me, when it says when you cast this spell using a spell slot second level or higher, the extra damage increases, but I don't think that's for absorb elements.
Oh no,
Yeah,
there's
that
a,
is.
you
that
get
is.
2d6 extra damage on your next melee attack.
If you absorb something and then punch something straight after, yeah, you get elemental damage.
Did I type that in right? Because I'm pretty sure I literally just copied it from Xanathus.
I mean, are you likely to make a melee attack next turn? Either of you.
I can do.
I
if
said, are
you do,
likely
you will
to?
get an extra 2d6 fire damage.
Nice.
Vale, it's your go.
Oh,
Well, I get 1d6 and gain.
Val. as
Oh wait,
a
no,
bonus-
sorry. It's the Wraith's go.
yeah.
I forgot I moved it to GM layer because it's now a Fell Forge. It's going to swing at Crichton. Try and necrotic slam Crichton. Gets
I guess
two.
it's going to stand up first as well.
Oh yeah, pulls itself to its feet. Oh, my back. Swing.
I'm not used to being
swing.
pro.
Alright, so one of them would hit, but Crichton parries it. Ding!
Wonderful.
Crichton is good in one-on-one combat.
I know. Jesus Christ.
So
She's got like 3 attacks. Yeah.
it gets 2 attacks, and then it's going to use Violent Escape. So it just starts like bursting its own gears as it kind of wrecks its own body. Yeah, so does that. Crichton has to make a dex save or take a measly 6 damage. It takes 6 damage, which is halved to 3, as it just begins to rip itself apart, like sending little bits of shrapnel flying in all directions.
Yeah.
And now it's Val's go.
I will cast Divine Favor as a bonus action upon my bow, making it all fruity,
Okay.
and
Now
Then-
that is a verbal spell, so
yeah.
so you would reveal
I
yourself.
use no stealth.
Oh, okay.
And then I will pew that guy. Pew.
Pew. 15 hits
Wonderful.
for 7 plus 8, so 15,
And then the radiant damage.
and the radiant damage.
Oh, always do slashing R the wrong way.
I miss the holy butter.
I missed the holy butter too. The righteous butter. I should give that out again sometime.
Boop.
So another 4. Yeah, you dig an arrow deep into this like suit of protective armor for the wraith, and that's how an angry roar.
Beautiful.
And then it is Gaunter.
Gauntna.
Go on, Governor.
How damaged does the big Palooka look?
It's hard to tell because it's a machine. It's taken some hits, but it doesn't look like it's like slowing down yet.
Crichton probably has the guy like locked in like Hobbit usually does, so just I'll assist in damaging the big thing by firebolting it.
Yeah, go for it. That hits for 5 damage. Every little
It's not
helps.
resistant. I
Anything
thought you were about to
else?
say it hits for 2 damage.
Alright, you move to there. Cool. Cadence.
I told the dead on this guy.
Alright, you attempt to toll its deads.
Eh.
Oh, goddamn. Goddamn!
Woo!
Alright, so the rust continues to spread, and spread far. It's, quite badly rusted up now.
And do I know how far its reach is from seeing it attack?
Yeah,
Before?
it doesn't. It has. Its reach was about 10 feet. It's got very long arms.
Yeah, so I would know that I'm in its reach if
Yeah,
I step
it
up.
could probably take a swing at you if it wanted to.
Yeah, okay.
Which it might want to because you're turning it to rust.
Yeah, but if I step out, my AC is currently 12 because I didn't cast Maid's Armor because I used all 4 of my first level spell slots for healing words. I'm thinking if I should heal myself or not. I don't know. Drinking a potion is an action, right?
It's a bonus
Bonus
action
action?
to drink.
Oh,
it
really?
yourself.
Okay, then I'm gonna drink 1 potion of healing. What's that? 2d4 plus 2?
2d4 plus 2, yeah. Okay.
7.
Crichton is once again going to try and suplex this guy. So that's Crichton's roll for 20. The Fellforge gets a 4. Once again, the Fellforge finds itself prone on the ground, and the stabbing begins. 1, 2... That one misses.
Oh, I
3.
actually also have 1 greater that I didn't put on my sheet.
You do?
Yeah, I bought it like last Sunday, but I didn't put it on the
Oh,
sheet yet.
I remember you saying because you said you were going to buy it for silver, then you swapped it to cadence.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So
I
yeah.
could vouch for that.
That's alright then. Crichton is like going to town on this like strange wraith creature and is giving it a thorough good kicking.
Is that 44?
Greater
Yeah.
is 40. It's what is it, guys? I can't remember. 44 plus 4.
44 plus 4, but I mean, you've already. And you rolled for 1 potion already.
No, I know, but just so that I can set it up on my sheet.
Yeah, it's 44 plus 4, yeah.
I'm
For
cool.
greater.
Yeah, cool.
think-
Ganymede, you find yourself face to face with a robot that's like
Yep.
towering above you.
Would I be able to lower my crossbow, but still have it held in one hand and draw my rapier with the other? Question mark.
Yeah. You can hold it in one hand. You won't be able to use it, and
Yeah,
you'll have
no.
to drop something next turn or put it away. But yeah, you could like whip out your rapier and stab.
Yeah. So stab,
Yep, that hits for
and
7
I
plus Colossus Slayer
Roll
plus Hunter's Mark plus 2d6.
d 2d6 was it? 2d6. So there's that one for the
Bam! Fire.
absorb elements. That one, and then that one.
24 total.
Yeah, it took off. Cool. So you just stick your rapier deep in it as a whirl of fire. The creature roars, but yeah, it looks pretty badly beat
Yeah.
up.
And again,
Yep, get your other attack. Ha
that one.
Yep, 17 hits for another 11. Yeah, it looks badly damaged by this stage.
Yep. Haven't used my bonus action yet, have I?
No.
Okay. Black.
Nom, 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 nom. Delicious healing potion.
Num num num.
7, and that is me.
Okay, Warden.
Cool. Sword's going to keep stabbing at the once again prone Fellforged Wraith thing.
Having a bad day.
22 for 7.
Yep, that hits.
I will step over here and join in the general racket that's happening from everyone toting the dead.
Toll the dead.
Jeez,
Wow,
roll.
that is not as good.
Oh wait, what's that? Oh, it should be rolling 2d12 and it's not.
It should be.
Are you level 5?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Nice.
roll another d12. So 6 plus 5, 11. Much better.
Nice.
Alright, clockwork
There we go,
creatures
check
go. It has to roll a d6 for its grease ability, which it does not get back, and for its flame ability, which it does not get back. So it just has to swing
Come
its
at me,
pick.
Fugly.
It reaches over you and strikes at your sister.
Bastard.
You monster.
Twice. Once. Twice.
Fuck.
Both hit.
Alright.
For 24.
Yeah.
Still up! I have 3 hit points!
Can I change my sworn enemies to constructs now?
The Wraiths go. It pulls itself to its feet, and seeing that it's not doing very well against Crichton, like, because it clearly can't really match it in a one-on-one fight, it is going to... What's its reach? 5 feet. Whatever. It's going to move around Crichton and go up to Warden and Gunter, not leaving Crichton's reach because he has a big glaive.
Yeah.
It's going to swing once at Warden.
Mm-hmm.
Swing.
Okay, I'm out cold again.
Doof.
Fuck.
You're looking at the big like other robot. You're like, we've got this, and then just punched full force in the back of the head by a robo fist. And then the other one is going to go at Gunter.
Are you dead or down?
I'm down.
She's done. I will shield that.
All right, that's a good idea. It bounces off your like slime.
Well, like, I see little white. It's not just like it's not mucus. It's just,
Mucus. It's
I
mucus.
imagine it's.
It's not fog.
Warden, you need to make a con save, or your maximum hit points might drop by 7.
Oh, do I?
Like permanently?
No, until a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like
Yeah,
permanent for this combat.
Vale.
Vale.
Val, sorry. Val.
Which one of these two metal boys is looking the worst?
They're both pretty messed up. The big clockwork one is covered in like bad rust and like bits that are breaking apart. The Fellforge has been repeatedly suplexed and stabbed, so it's not having a good day either.
I'll take 2 shots at the big guy.
Alright, using your fancy channel thing.
Yes. So Pew for first 16.
16 just hits it.
Cool.
So 9
I'll get
plus your
sneak attack.
Alright, well that destroys it. The arrow like...
Oh. Okay.
Uh oh. Does it explode?
Well let's have a look here.
I forgot about this.
I'm gonna go down.
Everyone within
wow.
5 feet.
Yes!
So that is just Ganymede. So that is
It's a small but big fireball.
Yeah, it's a...
Yeah. Oh shit.
Ow.
You can absorb elements. It's fire damage if you want.
Yeah, but
I can't.
Oh, spell slots.
Spell slots.
Yeah.
No spell slots. Oh, speaking of spell slots.
Hunter's mark. goes
Doink.
away. Nah, you're cool.
And then I'll use my bonus action to attack the remaining guy.
Alright. Doing. Yep, that
25
hits.
for 7 and
Nice.
for 11. Pew!
11. It is. Yeah.
Nice.
The arrow sticks deep into
Wait.
its like metal hide.
Didn't you use your sneak attack on the
That's Divine
this guy?
Favour.
It's divine favor. It's different.
It's on every shoulder.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That'll
shut up.
be my go.
Cool. Gonta.
Good.
Gondra is gonna. He's gonna thunderclap the thing because that's the only melee thing he has that maybe works.
Okay. Burst for which blah, blah, blah. Each
You'll
creature
also
other
get
than
I'm an evocation wizard.
Oh, you are an
I
evocation
ignore
wizard.
it.
Yep, that's fine. It passes. Too sturdy.
Just wait until 6th level, then you'll always be taking damage. And that is my turn.
Okay. Cadence.
I'm hurt. I'm gonna wait.
No.
You're conscious.
Okay, I'm first gonna attack this guy because if he explodes, and then I can heal the warden after that, so that she's not unconscious again if he explodes. So I'm first gonna toll the dead on this guy.
Alright, you toll the dead on it. Right. He
It's probably
fails,
immune.
but you do not see any rust cover him. It looks like the strange shadows across his form protect it from necrotic damage.
Damn it! I should have used Firebolt. Okay, and then I'm gonna use Healing Word on the. Actually, do I know what this guy's reach is? Has he shown to have like 10-foot reach?
He doesn't seem to have crazy ass reach. He's been coming up quite close to people to punch him.
Then I'm actually gonna go because I can upcast Cure Wounds as well, right?
No, you can't. You already cast an action cantrip unless you use Quicken Spell.
Oh right, it's an action. I don't have Quicken Spell. Okay, then I just use Healing Word, but I only have 2nd level spell slots left. So
Okay.
you're lucky. You get 2nd level.
8 more hit points for Warden.
Oh, thank you.
Also known as the woman who gets crit.
Yeah, 2 really big crits. Out of the 3 hits I've taken.
Okay, so not as good this time. Let's see if the Fellforge keeps its footing. It does. Oh well, guess I'll just have to stab you.
It's
1,
basically Albert.
2, 12, 18 damage to the Fellforge, which is looking badly damaged now.
Nice.
Okay, Ganymede.
Sticks his rapier in the ground and grabs his crossbow properly. Since you said I had to throw one or the other away.
Yeah.
And Hunter's Mark will move to the guy that's being suplexed all the time. Q.
Hits for 5.
Alright.
9. 15, which was how many hit points that it had there.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
So you tear it apart. The robot body is destroyed and like falls to rubble on the ground, and then peering out of it is this creepy wraith thing. Actually,
Okay, well then
actually, it's not going to appear yet. It's going to hide in the body for a little while longer. You can see like there's smoke and stuff, but it does not reveal itself yet.
come out, you little bitch. That's my go.
All right, you put another bolt into the armor. Just to be sure. Warden.
Oh, so can we not attack it then? It's just
No, he's
hovering in
still
there.
hiding in the body for now.
Cast
Go
light on the
away.
armor. Cast light on the armor, Warden.
Well, I mean, light's already coming from Crichton, so it wouldn't really
No,
do
but
much
cast it on the
difference.
armor so that he's like inside it, and there's like light all around
I
him.
don't think he's not shown any issue with sunlight, so I'm not too. I'll move the that over and give myself a little heal, I guess. Jeez.
Yeah, that was a little heal.
Yep, that's me.
All right.
I'll just stand up,
The
obviously.
wraith pulls itself out of the armor. Oop. What's that? Two back. Boop. And it's
G'day, fugly.
going to try and rip the soul out of Warden. Like,
What?
I will destroy you.
That's kind of creepy.
Oh, fuck.
But does a poor job of it. And that's its go. Oh, then it actually, no, then it slides into the ground. Slides into the earth.
Motherfucker. Just about to, I was like, yes, it's gonna be my go. Okay. Val's going to hide and keep an eye out, hold an action to hit it if it comes back. She's gonna knock over a load of alchemical supplies, clonk, and then wait for it to come back, and she'll shoot if she sees it.
Cool. So you're holding your action to shoot it if it reappears.
Yep.
Gaunter.
Is Marcus AFK or something?
I don't know.
Why would I be AFK?
No, I don't know because it's a never mind. It was a non-hit. I saw the Constitution saving the 20 damage. I was like, what?
No, missed.
Right. Gaunter. Is John talking? I can't hear him, or is he away from his computer?
John's computing, I think.
John.
Oh.
I think he may be AFK.
Okay, we'll just skip over him for now. Cadence.
I'm gonna drink another healing potion.
Alright, glug glug glug. Ooh, for 10 hit
Nice.
points.
And then I'm gonna hold a firebolt for when the guy pops back up.
Alright. Crichton is like, did we get him? I think I have an idea, and he picks up the Fellforge armor and suplexes it into the ground over here. Yeah, that should help. Cadence.
No.
Ganymede.
No.
Ganymede, sorry.
I need to see it to move Hunter's Mark, don't I?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I guess
Wow.
I'll just hold an action to shoot it.
Alright.
So many health actions.
Warden.
I'm gonna step there and I'll use my last spell slot and actually wait. How's everyone else doing? Yeah, I'm gonna heal him with myself as a bonus action, and I'm gonna hold my action to do a sacred flame when he appears.
Okay. It appears,
Pew!
and a bunch of pewing happens.
Where does it appear? Oh, what? Get away from me! Do I get disadvantage? Damn it!
What do you... So the heavy crossbow hits it.
Hey, it was me first.
I mean-
it doesn't really matter.
Oh.
Alright, so the fiery bolt hits the...
Really?
Yeah, 14
Nice.
hits it for... Just checking its resistances, because there's quite a few. Alright.
Fuck, I miss, probably. Shit.
Yeah, you miss. So, firebolt hits for 7. The
Was it damaged? Oh wait, I can't get Colossus on a reaction. Never mind.
crossbow also hits, and that one misses. All right. Oh, and then there's a sacred flame, Hercraft Wham, which it does not pass. So its form is flickering and barely holding together, but it reaches out and tries to press its hand into Candace's chest and stop your heart. 20 for 13 necrotic damage.
That hits, and I have 13 hit points.
Cool.
So I go to 0. What does it do? Wait, do I need to make the con save first?
Yeah, make a con save.
You don't die though.
You won't die. It was just you go
your
down. You are
maximum goes down.
unconscious. Drops you to the ground.
If she doesn't
Wait.
No,
I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna roll an extra 2d4, so I automatically make it.
Hey.
Okay.
I see.
Oh, cool. All right, yeah. You make it, and yeah, it wouldn't have killed you anyway because it has to the max has to be down to 0 for you. So, but yeah,
yeah.
So it reaches into your chest.
I mean, I am down to 0.
Yeah, you are down to 0. But it wouldn't have killed you outright. It's a thing it can
your
do,
max
but-
has to go to 0. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is the problem we have with Nate and the vampire.
Yeah.
Didn't reach the ability.
So it drops you to the ground, and then it is Val's go.
Isn't pissed off. Wonderful. I will shoot it. Pew. 22 for 11 with sneak attack. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
But it doesn't say if the target dies from full hit points. It just says if the target dies from this effect.
Yeah, the
Because
effect.
its hit point, not its maximum hit point.
If it dies from the effect of being, it's fine. I don't. You've passed anyway. It's not really any point explaining it.
It's hit point maximum to 0. That's when it's.
It's very confusingly worded and often causes confusion. But I looked into it and can't remember exactly. But you have to get their maximum hit points to 0.
Oh, so I used my favorite battle gods for nothing?
I mean, it's the end of the game anyway, so it's fine. Val, you fire your bow. It through the air, smashes into the head of this creature and shatters its iron crown. The creature
that was literally what I was thinking. Wonderful.
Tries to hold itself together. It slowly, the darkness rips apart. It's no. Bleh, and it falls to pieces.
Christ.
That was a lot of pieces.
And with that, combat is over.
Wonderful.
Crichton's I mean, I did pretty well there. I honestly think I kicked that guy's ass. Yes, well done, everyone. Good job.
Runs over to the unconscious party member.
Ooh.
And you once again are awake. Yeah.
Am I dead? What happened? Are you God? She looks at the warden.
You don't need to worry, Shaw. The cleric's still here. Cool.
Aww.
She's my sister.
I know, but just wasting consumables.
Whilst people are healing things, Val's going to start looking around for anything.
There better not be another
something.
giant robot in this pool.
Oh shit!
So
Two
be
more
careful.
appear. No.
Be careful of
I
not
did
going too
see-
close to this one.
A room back here.
Yeah, you do some exploring. There's lots of metal and half-made machines here. You get the feeling a lot of the metal ended up here for being constructed these things. And then further inside, you find an old sort of living space that has a desk in it and such. And looking around, you find. Yeah, you find that there's nothing else beyond just this little room here. It looks like somebody was living and working from in here. And there's not too much dust, so whoever was living and working here did it fairly recently.
Okay, could the Wraith have been the guy that was working here? Do you reckon?
Hard to say.
Can I look
I
around
was
for
asking
goodies?
everyone else, but yeah.
Yeah, you can do an investigation check.
Okay, I'm gonna use guidance on myself, and then I'm gonna make an investigation check. Because I have a -1 in investigation. I rolled a net 20! Woo.
Alright, so exploring over the place, trying to figure out what is going on. Let me just see. Alright, I don't have the name for the guy. You look around and you find some papers. Appears as if somebody was working here to create, kind of fell back here and was creating machines after some failed experiments. There's a name attached. I don't know if any of your characters would immediately recognize it. Did anybody do the Sinister contracts with Merton's cousin or brother?
Uncle,
As I
isn't it?
find the papers,
Uncle,
I shout.
that's it.
As
Uncle
I find,
Carbuncle?
Yes, the name's Carbuncle is all over these.
as I find the papers, I shout, "Gainy, I found words."
Okay.
So it appears
In
that
character
Carbuncle was retreated back here after his initial failings and was kind of in a slump. He didn't have enough money or mechanics to really rebuild his beloved robotic children. This changed when a Wraith approached him, who wanted to build armor strong enough to help him face off against the Slayer's take, and his ridiculously highly armored grandson. So
Lucian is his grandson?
Apparently, the Wraith that approached him, Lucian, was his grandson. This Wraith drew many other Wraiths to him, and they began to go out and collect metals to build up more and more robots. And it seems as if Martin's uncle's plans and the Wraith's plans have grown big enough that they moved from this location, leaving one of their minions behind to keep it running, while they moved somewhere else and began to build up their army of armored Wraiths.
Can someone say questline?
Yes, because I didn't have enough open quest lines.
Crichton mentioned any of this.
No, Crichton's name is not mentioned in any of this.
Also, my mom just called for dinner, so it's perfect. But I'm gonna miss the story part, so I'll see the summary. I hope I'll watch the video.
Yeah, so you find all that. The others look over it. Enjoy your dinner. See you there. Thanks I'm glad you managed to make so much of the game.
Bye.
All right. So yeah, you discover this. It's like this might be interesting to Merton. I think the name Lucian is mentioned a couple of times on the paper.
Take a few bits and bobs. I assume there's lots of barrels filled with random bits of metal.
Yeah, tons of it. You'll have to get like the people from Norfolk to come here, but they should be able to retrieve a lot of the metal that was stolen. Not all of it. You get the feeling a lot more of it's out there, but this is definitely completing that part of your quest. You also find in your investigations 4 healing potions that were stashed away for later use. He must have forgot to take with him. And you find
An Ildren crossbow.
no, nothing quite like this one. You find a metal, kind of a metal rod, which you kind of look over. It looks nice and fancy. You kind of play with it for a minute, and then you like click on one side of it, and it won't move. Like it's stuck where it is. You click it again, and it unclicks. Click, won't move. You find an immovable rod.
They are legit my favourite.
Yeah.
One of those things. Even do? Like,
you click it and it doesn't move. It's
Exactly,
like
it holds like
ladder rung.
like 3,000
pounds.
Yeah.
Is it 8? I think it's 3. Yeah, it holds a lot of weight basically.
Yeah.
Quite cool.
So yeah, you find. So when you guys return to Norfolk, you will all be rewarded with 300 GP, 350 GP. Sorry, because you also got the stuff, and you find 4 healing potions
Wonderful.
and a movable rod. I'm amazed I haven't given these out earlier because I like movable rods. And with that, I will take you all to the reward page.
Hey, well done, guys. That went rather smoothly, bar a few cleric downs.
Yeah.
I like how Adam.
Smooth. I don't know if I would say smoothly, but you managed to pull through pretty well. You did well. This is what a good, like, varied team composition looks like.
We also had Crater as well.
There was a lot of Toll the Deading.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this. This contract very much illustrated how strong that cantrip is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm
it's
gonna
a very
take Toll
good.
the Dead next level. So
I'm really enjoying this multi-class that I did. It works very well by the looks of things. It's nice.
It's nice.
Nice.
Who are you a cleric of, though? Because I always get a little annoyed when people like say, I'm multi-class cleric, but they never act or do anything cleric-y.
Oh no, I haven't written out a backstory, but it's like totally with a backstory.
Okay. I've seen people just be like, yeah, I'm part cleric, but you never mention their god or anything.
No, I suppose she's a cleric of the Lawbearer, or Arathis, I think was the original name for him.
The Lawbearer. Don't know much about that one. Alright. Now, if I will get 3,000 experience for this contract, and I also do find myself with Herc. Let's see, where is it?
Ding, 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 ding.
No,
is it?
no. Where is it? I that many away. So if anyone feels I roleplayed well or was funny,
just give humor.
I think you should get badass because that fucking robot.
Oh, badass with a robot. I think that's actually quite fair.
I was going to say roleplay for the robot. Honestly.
Yeah,
I had fun with my robot friend, who will appear later on as well, I'm sure.
I liked Crichton.
Crichton, looking for his father.
Crichton. Beep boop.
Thanks, guys. Yes. Like I think I only played this level 12 with Herc once, and then just got enough XP from GMing.
Yeah, but it's good.
So 3,000.
Warden's there. Cadence isn't there, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, I will.
I'm gonna say.
I will drag Cadence
She
on.
is there and there.
Secondary characters, Cadence. Cool. I'm gonna stop the recording here. Everyone enjoy the game?
Yeah.
Quite combat heavy, I know. It was just like. So I kept trying to think of ways to put like a little more roleplay and stuff into it, but it was just in the end it just became like, I don't know, I want to put these fights in. I have ideas for fights. Let's just do some fights.
It was a bit tough.
Yeah, but hey, you survived. It's one thing, like, you know, making it not instantly deadly to like initiates while also challenging a very strong team comp is quite tricky. I actually originally had another Abomination and another Swarm in, but players kind of moved around, so I just took them out.
Yeah, the thing is, I did try going with like good enough constitution, but wizards have a D6 health die.
Yeah, I know. You were fragile. Getting through the initial levels as a wizard is not an easy thing to do, but once you get high enough, you become like a shiny golden god. It's those first. You gotta survive those first levels. That's how it's always been for wizards.
Yeah, that's why I'm taking the Toll the Dead, because at 6th level he will always deal damage with Toll the Dead, no matter what.
So,
you'll never escape with Dead.
Yeah, but it's only like half damage, isn't it? It's potion cantrips.
Yeah, it's not that big, but the fact that it will always deal damage makes like a safe option.
And I like the crit opportunities from using attack spells. So when you get like a crit on like a firebolt and you roll like 60-10, like yes, yes.
All right, so it looks like we have Cadence has got Team Worker, so I'll put it in. Cadence Team Worker, 200 XP. Then Badass goes to Ganymede. Luckiest goes to Gaunter. And I get humor as well. Yay! Oh, thanks. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't kill you now. Who is taking... Because there's 4 healing potions. Who is taking a healing potion? And who is taking the immovable rod?
I assume we'll do like a roll for the immovable rod.
Yeah, I feel that's probably the...
Does anybody not care about the immovable rod?
Gaunter doesn't.
Okay.
Just Gaunter. Okay.
I would like to have a healing potion because I don't have any now that I used one.
I didn't have any to start with, so I guess it's spare, but I don't mind.
I'm taking a healing potion.
The thing is, the rod's one of those things, it's a fun utility thing, but attached to only one particular... It's not like, yes, you should definitely have this rod, will help you. It's just like a...
It's